Hi everyone, today I'm excited to introduce you to Smart Trolley, a brand new shopping app. So, what exactly is Smart Trolley? Smart Trolley is an all-in-one shopping app that helps buyers to find the best deals, sales, and recipes and then share it with people who have the same interests. It's also a good place where business and sellers can find the best tool to promote their brands and operate their business. So, have you got any difficulties in searching for a good place to buy a good product with reasonable price? As an international student who came to Australia for the first time, I really struggled in finding the best way to buy a cheap product with high quality. Living alone also means that I have to cook a lot, but I don't really have any experience in cooking and it sometimes make me stressed. With Smartly, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Smartly also tends to help sellers to build up their own shops, promote their sales, rep brand names, and achieve success.
The Smart Trolley app has two main user types, the consumer and the business owner. The first of which is represented through Sally, a middle-aged shopper who aims to organize the balance between their already busy work and home life schedule using the Smart Trolley app to easily organize their kitchen and future shops, as well as to find cooking recipes using the ingredients they own. She also uses the app to save money on buying groceries, help plan what she needs to buy, and to know when she should buy new things. The second of these users is represented by Savvy, a business owner who seeks to use Smart Trolley as a tool to view market trends and plan community events to drive engagement further. The Smart Trolley app also helps her to make data-driven choices that enable her to know what her potential customers are looking to buy, which she can then use to promote the sale of her business's inventory and boost brand awareness in order to promote more customers to visit her store. Next, the team at Smart Trolley has marked up an analysis of the current market in shopping apps in order to find the best possible market gap for us to capitalize on. We used a weighted point system, emphasizing the ability to find sales and to find specific food items and recipes as the basis for our multi-criteria analysis. Using this multi-criteria analysis, we created the shown table as a comparison indication to other previously developed apps, shopping apps, own individual approach to the problem, which was then compared to our solution. With this, we were able to find that Smart Trolley provides a great opportunity to put a foot in the door to our researched market opportunity.
I'm doing the user experience of Sally. Now, Sally is a mother, she has a family, and what she wants to do is find a recipe and find a present for her husband. Go to her login page of Smart Trolley. She logs in, she sees her inventory, her main page. She likes her savings, she wants to find a recipe now. She goes to our community, she sees our recipes, and she wants some Italian food. She looks all around and she finds lasagna. Now she clicks the method of lasagna and she looks. She sees what she needs, but she also sees the message. She sees a review of the lasagna. Look at this fresh lasagna I made. One of the recipes I found on Smart Trolley. She likes this, she sees this, she wants to make this lasagna now. Now she goes back home because now she's going to try and find a present. So she searches and she knows her husband likes electronics. Oh, a car GPS system. Now, she goes, she sees the list, she wants to find the best deal. Let's try and find some more. Now, finds a filter, popularity price. She sees this is the best one. So she pressed the deal for $10. And she looks, and now she can find where to get it. She finds it's right there, it's 2 kilometers away from her house.
Introducing the business side of Smart Trolley today, Savvy the seller has a new item that she's going to list for sale. To do this, she's going to go to the Inventory tab and then tap on New Item. First thing she chooses to do is select an image for it. She has the image ready in her gallery there, and then taps Select Image. Then she's going to name it. It is called Almond Milk, and then moves on to select brand. By typing S, it filters the drop-down box to only appropriate brands, and this is Sanitarium almond milk. Then she's going to categorize it. In this case, she categorizes it as plant-based, and tag it as organic to improve search results. Then she's going to enter the product description, likely copied and pasted because she's a busy lady, and tap out of that. Then she's going to come down and enter the average cost. These cost her on average $2.45 and her sell price of $3.80. The app is going to calculate its $1.35 gross profit at a 42% profit rate. Then she's going to enter 10% tax because she's big enough to pay GST, and come over and select location, where she has these only at Wentworth, so that's what she's going to tap. And then in the stock change field, she's going to enter 56 and press the plus button to increase it to 56. Then she's going to save the new item and confirm that it is there, fourth on the list, and that's how she adds a new item to her store.
To ensure Smart Trolley meets user needs, we conducted rounds of user testing on the low and medium fidelity prototypes. The feedback we gathered highlighted key issues with navigation, layout consistency, and page usability. This allowed us to pinpoint problem areas early on and prioritize improvements based on the testers' user experiences. One of the main points of feedback focused on the menu buttons. Testers noted that in some prototypes, there were too many menu buttons, making navigation feel overwhelming. In other versions, there were too few, forcing users to dig deeper to find essential features and pages. Based on this feedback, we have standardized the number and types of menu buttons across the app for both the customer user and business user sides of the app. We struck a balance by featuring only the most critical actions on the main menu and grouping secondary functions into easily accessible submenus. Another consistent theme from the feedback was the lack of cohesiveness in the app layout. Testers found that each page seemed to follow different design logic, causing disorientation and increasing the learning curve to properly use and navigate the app. To address this, we created a unified design system, ensuring that headers, content zones, buttons, and navigation patterns follow a consistent structure across most of the pages. This homogenized layout made the app feel more intuitive and easier to navigate. The business inventory page received some of the most detailed feedback. Testers reported that the layout felt small, crammed, and overly condensed. This not only made it difficult to scan information at a glance, but also increased the risk of misclicks, especially for users with larger fingers or hands. Additionally, users felt the page lacked key functionality, such as the ability to quickly import or export product lists, filtering tools to easily find and edit groups of products. In response to the tester feedback we received, we made several key improvements here. We increased spacing and enlarged interactive elements to reduce accidental taps by introducing a tiled version of the inventory list to manage content density and allow users to switch between the two layout designs depending on their preferences. We added import-export functionality so businesses can manage their product lists much faster without having to manually add every item onto the database. Finally, we implemented advanced filtering options, making it easier to search for, sort, and edit products in bulk. These changes dramatically improved the inventory management process to be significantly faster and more intuitive to use. Through careful research, user-centered design, and continuous iteration, we've shaped Smart Trolley into a solution for both shoppers and sellers, one that not only fills a clear gap in the market, but genuinely enhances the shopping experience and business operations for our users. By listening to feedback and making meaningful improvements, we've built a product that's intuitive, powerful, and ready to make an impact. Whether it's helping users make big savings on their purchases, manage their household goods more efficiently, connect with a community of like-minded bargain hunters, or streamline business operations and build stronger brand awareness, Smart Trolley is just the beginning of a smarter, more connected shopping experience. Thank you.